Hey, what's up you guys, it's Caboose XBL bringing another Batman v Superman video, and I was contemplating whether or not to make this video for a while because it's going to be a little bit of a rant from me, about a lot of people's opinions on the Batman v Superman trailers. So, let's just get right into it. Batman v Superman, will it suck? After the latest trailer for Batman v Superman, there's been a lot of controversy online and a lot of complaints online about whether or not the trailer showed too much, about whether or not the trailer had completely ruined the tension between Batman and Superman, and about whether or not we even need to see the movie now because the trailer is supposedly given away too much. So I'm going to give away some of my points on why I think these are all incorrect and invalid complaints. Now, I will preface that by saying this is my opinion. I am not saying that your opinion is dumb or stupid. Everyone is entitled to one. But I think I want to provide my reasons as to why we don't need to be going as crazy as we are about this trailer and whether or not the film is going to be bad. Some people are actually comparing this to situations like The Amazing Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man 3, in where they were cramming all these characters into the film last minute to just set up another film. And while that is kind of true, because there are a lot of characters in Batman v Superman, and inevitably this is setting up the Justice League, it's also fair to understand that this film was filming for like a year, which is a very long time to film a movie, and the fact that the title of the film, which brings me to my first point, is Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. We should know right off the bat that this film is going to be the precursor to Justice League. There is going to be something there. There's going to be enough substance there that can feed us and make us satisfied with a film. But at the same time, we are obviously going to get a form of setup to another film, possibly an even bigger film. We should all know that right off the bat. And the reason I bring up the title is because all that I'm hearing online, for whatever reason, is that people are saying the title of the movie is Batman v Superman. Why are you showing these people coming together? Why are you showing Batman and Superman working together at the end of the trailer? And one thing I've heard people say is that we know they're going to come together. We know they're going to end up working together because it's a Justice League movie. If you know that, it's not a spoiler. It's very clear that if you have the prior knowledge to that, then you are not being spoiled anything because you had that prior knowledge. It's like you go in to a Hunger Games film after reading the book. You know what happens because you've read the book. So you can't say, oh my god, I've just been spoiled the book because I've just watched this movie. That's really dumb to say, right? It sounds really stupid if someone were to say that. It's the same thing here. Everyone just keeps saying, we know Batman and Superman come together. We know they end up working together because it's a Justice League film. If you know that, then them showing that in the trailer, it's not a spoiler. Now, the spoilers in this trailer has been heavily talked about, and not just because of the heroes coming together, but because of Doomsday, from which we see in the trailer at the end. And I personally don't think this is a spoiler for one reason, and one reason only, and that is the synopsis for Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, which I will read to you right now. Fearing the actions of a godlike superhero left unchecked, Gotham City's own formidable, forceful vigilante takes on Metropolis' most revered modern-day savior, while the world wrestles with what sort of hero it really needs. And with Batman and Superman at war with one another, a new threat quickly arises, putting mankind in greater danger than it's ever known before. Might I add that this synopsis was revealed months ago. And now, to my next point, the Comic-Con trailer for Batman v Superman showed us, that's right, Zod's body in Lex Luthor's possession. Immediately, as soon as people saw that and put that together with the synopsis that we got, people assumed Doomsday would be coming. There was already prior rumors to the fact that Zod's body would be used to create Doomsday, so people have been speculating and knowing about the fact that Doomsday would be appearing in the film long before this trailer. The only people that didn't know about this information, that don't go on Twitter, that don't search this stuff up, are the casual moviegoers who don't even know who or what a Doomsday is and only think that that's some crazy monster that brings all the heroes together at the end of the trailer. So no, it's not spoiling anything, because the entirety of this trailer is not made for the fans, for the hardcore fans of this film. While yes, those people are going to get excited for it, it's also for a casual moviegoer. It's for my parents. If I show them this trailer, they're going to be like, wow, that looks like an action-packed movie that I want to go see. If I showed this to someone who doesn't read DC Comics, they're going to be like, whoa, that looks crazy, that looks insane, there's so much action. We should go see this movie. Batman and Superman fighting, then coming together to fight this giant monster. That sounds amazing. This trailer is made for a casual movie-going audience. The Comic-Con trailer, I'd say, is the trailer that the fans wanted. I thought at first when I saw the third trailer that it was my favorite, you know, the one with Doomsday and everything. I was going crazy about it. And while it was the trailer that hyped me up the most, I still believe that the Comic-Con trailer is the best of the 3 trailers we've seen for Batman v Superman. So no, I don't think we've been spoiled too much. I don't think them showing Doomsday was that much of a big deal, especially considering, imagine them not showing Doomsday in this trailer, then about a month before the film comes out, there's a Lego set that leaks online that shows Doomsday fighting Batman and Superman on the cover of it. Or some blogger who's seen the movie a month in advance goes, Doomsday's in it, guys, and he comes right at the end, and he fights Batman and Superman, just so you know. Spoiled the movie for ya. Would you want that? I don't really think so. Honestly, I don't find it a big deal that they revealed Doomsday in this trailer. And the last thing that I want to say is that there are a bunch of questions people still have about Batman v Superman even after this trailer. What the hell's up with the parademons? What's going on in that dream sequence? What's Wonder Woman's role? Because clearly, she's not just in it right at the end. We've seen Diana, Princess Diana, out of her Wonder Woman costume, showing up at these parties, you know, wearing these dresses and everything. So she's obviously going to have some sort of role outside of being Wonder Woman, and maybe even, you know, spying on Bruce and Clark and seeing what the hell they're doing, you know, outside of their superhero lives and everything like that. We don't know what the hell is going on and whether or not that is Doomsday. People are now speculating that it could be Bizarro or it could be Wraith from the comics. There are a bunch of questions that people have raised about Batman v Superman that has gotten a lot of people curious on what the hell is going to happen in this film. Everyone keeps saying that they know the act structure all of a sudden when the movie hasn't even come out yet. It is such an unfair assumption to make because you see some things in a trailer that we haven't seen before, that we automatically have been spoiled all these things. Let's all take a step back, let's all calm down, and wait for Batman v Superman to come out before we make judgments on whether or not this is going to be like The Amazing Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man 3, or how odd it is that Spider-Man franchises seem to be the ones that screw everything up. So, that is my thoughts, that is my rant. I apologize for ranting, but I needed to get it out of my system. What do you guys think? I'm sure some people are going to disagree with me, which is totally okay. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm CaboosXBL. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter and like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later.